Fleuve Noir, translated for English-speaking markets as black tide. I thought it quite interesting. Nay, I'm wrong. Very interesting movie. Although the reception was less than unenthusiastic and mild, I'd say. Two titans of cinema, Vincent Cassel, son of Jean-Pierre Cassel. As it happened, a coincidence, there was this motion picture yesterday on TV5. The French have this, it's not CNN, it's not BBC, but an international channel which also has films. That's wonderful. Some of them classics. And then the night before, there was his father in a movie with Roger Moore. Vincent Cassel and Romain Duris. I mean, both. But Romain Duris has enchanted me over the past few years, and I was thinking, this is a man as good as Jack Nicholson, I'd say, in his age. Well, he needs good material, and there's something perhaps confusing, less than ecstatic in this movie, and the parts are maybe not so well defined. They didn't offer the material to have these monsters, sacred monsters. Gods of cinema might sound a bit over the top, but they have some performances that have been fantastic. Vincent Cassel, I'm thinking of La Haine, Hate, and some others. History of cinema, clearly landmarks. Romain Duris, L'Auberge Espagnole, with the follow-up, The Russian Dolls, Molière, The Battement que s'est arrêté. I mean, this is, he has such a presence, such a charm, such a. We can also think in terms of Steve Jobs, who was famous for what was that? A reality distortion field or something. They say that you would get convinced of whatever when you came close, because he had this capability. Anyway, returning, this is a crime story. A boy disappears, and so Vincent Cassel, his character, is an investigator, but one of those complicated characters we've seen before, drinking, overreacting, aggressive, abusive at times, and then out of line altogether in stages. He's quarreling and hitting a colleague, potential witnesses. He's in talking with a guest in the house, and then a guest. I'm sorry, a witness, actually, a potential witness. And he wants to drink something, whiskey, but is it okay with? I mean, as you. Oh, you don't know how much we work, which is true. I mean, maybe he's been on the job for 12 hours, but still. And it gets worse. I mean, he's having sex with the mother of the missing Solange, mother of the missing boy. This woman has a sailor husband who's absent. It's the nature of the profession, very often. And they also have, apart from the son, or together with the son, a girl who is, I'm not sure what the name is now, challenged, or maybe not anymore. I mean, I'm not sure if she's autistic or what. I missed that part. However, there's some very sad, dark, and then horrible things that have been going on, and we learn about them. I'm not sure for this large audience if I should include spoiler alerts. That's a question because there is no audience, and then who do you spoil it for? And then if it is, it's so small that the chances are 1 in 1 billion more that they watch this and they reach this far, because there's also a question of they watch, yes, 5 seconds, and I see sometimes two watch your video, but that means they could take 10 seconds, 20, but they never reach this far. Understandable. I mean, it's part of the fun. Then they would start to object. Large audience we see online. What do you mean, you idiot? Challenge. It's not politically correct. That's not the name anymore. You call it. I don't know why. So yeah. So he's having sex with the mother. There been some incestuous. Let's just mention this, and that's all. Abuses there. Well, finally, no spoiler. Let's just say there's some terrible revelations coming out of this. Otherwise, interesting, dark, sad, depressing, moody story. They're all almost. Roman Duris' character is a teacher. Jan is also bizarre, married, but bisexual. Apparently, he's meeting at one point with a man in the forest. Strange.